Duh, boys.
Welcome to the Jamie Grace Show. This is Monologue Monday. Now here's your host, Jamie Grace.
What up, and welcome to the Jamie Grace Show. Today, Monologue Monday, I'm going to talk about boys. How to Tuesday is going to be how to not fail college. Random Wednesday, can't tell ya, because then I'd have to tell you early, and I'm not going to do that. Throwback Thursday, Avalon song, and Friday, gonna open some of your mail. I cannot wait to see what's in there. I'm very hungry, and I just realized it while I was talking. And I'm trying to debate if I'm gonna stop the camera, go eat. I probably shouldn't, because I really need to get this done, but I'm like really hungry right now. Boys. I love every time I post stuff like this, people always leave comments and they're like, oh, Jamie Grace, are you trying to discourage everybody from being in a relationship? Heck no! That was a Kristen Chenoweth impersonation from the movie Annie. I'm totally all about people being in happy, awesome relationships, and I totally pray that the Lord will send me that guy that I can be like dating, and then we get engaged and get married and have 12 kids. Like, I totally hope that that's a thing. But I get overwhelmed when people are in relationships for like the wrong reasons. And if you don't think that there's like a wrong reason to be in a relationship, then it's possible that you might have some growing up to do, and maybe you really don't need to be in a relationship, okay? So all the comments that are gonna be like, oh, you're just being crazy, I'm just trying to learn about my life, it's okay that I have a different boyfriend every couple of weeks. I ain't got time for this. Here are 5 reasons why you should not date. Number 1, to feel better about yourself. Do not date to feel better about yourself. You should already know that you are amazing, you are fantastic, you are beautiful, fearfully and wonderfully made, and you don't need anyone else in your life to be an awesome human. You are awesome as you are. And if you're not awesome, then go be awesome, and then you can date somebody later. Number 2 is to forget about a past relationship. I know that maybe your heart's broken and somebody got on your nerves and they maybe did something awful. Maybe you did something awful and you're trying to move past that. Don't go and get a replacement. It's not going to work. It's not going to be the same thing. And even if it is the same thing, that's actually even more like creepy and like super unhealthy. But it's don't do it. Just don't. Your heart is too precious and too valuable to rush into something while you're still trying to get through the hurt. Just don't do it, babe. Number 3, to prove that you're all grown up. There is nothing more awkward than watching someone trying to do something just because they're trying to prove that they're grown up. Honestly, don't date to prove anything to anybody. It's not trying to show anything. If your parents are like, you're too immature to date, or if your sister or brother is like, you cannot keep a boyfriend, like you don't need to be doing this, don't try to rush into a relationship because they're trying to be like, oh, I'm going to show them, watch me. It's not worth it, and it's not healthy. It's not a good habit, so just don't do it. Number 5, last but not least, oh, I didn't do number 4. Number 4, to fit in. If all your friends have a date to prom or are going on a big group date and they all have they're all partnered off or doubled off, whatever you kids call it these days. Don't get a boyfriend or don't get a girlfriend just to fit in. Don't do it because everybody else is doing it. And our parents say, or maybe this is just something our parents said in the 90s, if all your friends were jumping off a cliff, and I'm not even going to use that analogy because this does not need an analogy. Let's just face the fact. Don't try to do something just to fit in with other people. Again, going back to what I said earlier, you're awesome and amazing. And if you have to get a boyfriend or a girlfriend just to fit in with a certain group of people, then that means that they don't love you for who you are by yourself. And they don't need to hang out with you if they don't think that you're awesome. You know who will always accept you for who you are? Pizza. And Jesus, ultimately Jesus, but I do love pizza. And last but not least, number 5, to get experience. Now, trust me, I'm 24 years old. I've never had a boyfriend, and there have been many situations where I have heard jokes and they have gone completely over my head, and I've been like, trying to act like I get it. Or you do understand it, but you haven't experienced it, and you're not sure if you should be laughing. Maybe y'all haven't been in those situations, but seriously, you're gonna be right now. Okay, see if you get charged later. I know that it's awkward. I know that it's tough to grow up and maybe not have as much experience as everybody else. Don't try to rush into a relationship right now just to get experience or just to prove anything. It's just, it's not worth it. So those are 5 reasons not to date. Do you have any other reasons? Leave them in the comments below. If you have any other reasons, like you think it could be a bad idea to date someone, not someone in particular. Please don't blast somebody on the internet and be like, you shouldn't date him because he smells like poop. Don't blast anybody's personal stuff. But Do you have any other reasons why you should not date? Leave it in the comment below. I would love to know your thoughts. It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Hey, stick around tomorrow. How not to fail college. I hope you enjoyed the video. You're watching The Jamie Gray Show.